In this episode, I'll be looking at There's a Place off of the Please Please Me album. Will I find a cover better than the Beatles version? Just watch and find out, innit? Hello and welcome to Under the Covers with the Beatles. This is the second time I've recorded this. Helps, apparently, if you turn the mic on. So, what I'm doing here is basically I'm taking each Beatles album, going through them track by track, and seeing if we can find the best cover version of each track. I have already found some. They're in prior episodes. Last episode we looked at A Taste of Honey, and that honestly ingrained itself on my soul. I woke up every morning with that song in my head. Oh, no such luck in this episode because There's a Place, not a particularly good song apparently. The harmonies are great, don't get me wrong. There's not very many covers of it. I mean, there's next to none. So that should tell you how well it's regarded, shouldn't it? There's a Place was on side 2 of the Please Please Me album from 1963. The very first cover was also from 1963, and that was done by the Kestrels. Here they are.
There's a place. There's a place where I can go. Where I can go. When I feel low. When I feel low. When I feel low. And it's my life. And there's no time. When I'm
I should mention at this point, and you probably guessed from the one I just shown you, this is a rough week again for covers. There was next to none, and the ones that there were are very Beatles sounding. But from 1964, we have the George Martin Orchestra. He did a whole album. He did quite a few albums of covers, instrumental covers, and yeah, you know, slim pickings. He's made it this week. So here's George Martin. Before I continue, it'd be great if you could subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel. It helps my ego. Last week, as I said, I listened to A Taste of Honey over 150 times. So that's got to be for something. A subscribe would be nice. Also, like the video and share it. Don't just share it with people that you know like the Beatles. Maybe you know someone that doesn't like the Beatles, that think they're overrated. Whatever. Share it with them, and they might like a Beatles song, and you know, this a cover version might be a gateway drug to, you know, liking what is the Beatles' heroine. Right, I'm going to get on with it anyway. From 1978, this group has been on this series quite a few times now. The Flaming Groovies did a great version. Sounds Beatley, like they all do really, but it was a good version. It made the list.
in my mind, there's no sorrow. Don't you know that it's so? There'll be no sad tomorrows. Don't you know that it's so? There is a place.
I'm sure we'll be hearing from the Flaming Groovies in upcoming videos. They seem to have done quite a few covers. This next group, the Smithereens, they've been recommended to me quite a few times, and I've never really picked them because, again, it just sounds too like the Beatles. And whenever I try and find a cover, I want it to be a little bit different. But like I said, slim pickings. They've made it this week. It's quite good though.
And it's my mind, and there's a time when I'm alone. There's a place, there's a place, there's a place, there's a place.
As I've mentioned a few times in this series already, the BBC Radio 2 and BBC 2 celebrated the 50th anniversary of Please Please Me by recreating the album in one day at Abbey Road. So there's there was a cover for every single song really. Not all good. But this one was all right. Again, slim pickings. This was all right. This was okay. So from 2013, from those sessions, we have Gabrielle Aplin, and hers is really the only version here, apart from the George Martin instrumental one, which sounds completely different from the original, which is right up my street.
In my mind there's no sorrow. Don't you know that it's so? There'll be no sad tomorrow. Don't you know that it's so? There's a place.
And finally today I'm going to leave you with my thanks but no thanks. This version of There's a Place is by WICZ. I don't know if that's how they want it pronounced. It's all uppercase. Wix maybe. They did a thing with the lead vocal which I do not understand. They basically have it echoing, repeating, but throughout the entire song. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Before I play you out with that, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, even though the covers weren't that great this week. Tune in next episode, because it is Twist and Shout. Now, I know already that I'm going to be listening to hundreds of versions of this song. I can just feel that that's been covered quite a few times. But I'm excited about this one. And that is because I've already heard a great cover version. Sounds completely different. Oh, I just love it, and I can't wait to share it with you. So that will be in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and here for your listening displeasure. Thanks but no thanks.
Is